I'm very excited to have Sally Kelly, fabric designer, with me today to talk all about her new quilting collection called Solstice and what might be coming up next. So thank you so much for joining me, Sally.
So this is Prince Paisley, which comes in two colourways. So we've got the sort of fresher, lighter blue, and then this is, you know, the richer. Can you see that?
Yeah. Oh.
And the thing I'm absolutely delighted about in this collection is that we're doing the Paisley in a canvas quality, which is just, just opens up so many new possibilities. It's fantastic.
Sally, when you're drawing a Paisley then, what kind of shapes and factors are kind of in your head then that makes a beautiful Paisley?
So the thing about a Paisley is the flow of the design, which is just, you know, that's really crucial. You know, there is no beginning and end, it just keeps going, and you have these beautiful shapes which combine with the botanical elements, and I just love it. You know, I think if you've worked for Liberty, it's sort of, you know, everybody, well, I think, is really in love with Paisley because it's so much part of the heritage, and the archive has the most incredible old Paisleys going back to 18th century, which are so detailed. Camellia is the canvas as well. So this season we've got Camellia and Prince Paisley in this canvas, and it's fantastic for this Hepworth apron of Jenni's. This design is called Windy, and this comes in 4 colourways. It's called Windy because it's like, I like to think of it as like a carnival of dancing flowers and leaves which are swaying in the wind. I did well on this in this collection. They gave me lots of options.
Gorgeous.
All sorts of things. Just to show you, this design came from a drawing rather than painting. So this is the original drawing, which I did. And this was actually used, I had a stationery collection, which this was part of prior to it becoming part of the Solstice range. This was inspired by a flower border in my mother's garden, which was just absolutely beautiful, just a complete riot of florals. And again, we've got this in 4 colourways, which is a real treat. This is my absolute favourite. I just love these colours personally. Yeah, this one's called Buttercup. Just an easy, pretty little floral, which is a good mixer. And that again comes in 4 colourways. And of course, an essential part of a quilting collection is to have a stripe. So this is actually called Bamboo. You see this one? And again, I don't like sort of like hard lines. So it's, you know, again, quite an organic stripe based on kind of like bamboo palms. And that comes in 2 colourways. I think as well with it, because it's a large collection, there's 28 SKUs in their collection, and there's so many different ways that you can put it together. And, you know, I've noticed that, you know, different quilters and designers have put it together in such different ways, and it's always really fresh and new and, you know, interesting how people perceive the collection.
I remember you rang me at one point and you were like, oh, I don't know, I suppose it's scary, isn't it, even before people got those first samples, just not knowing, will they like it as much as the last one, or is it different? Like, you were proper worried.
I was really nervous about Solstice actually, because I thought it's quite different from fantasy, because the fantasy is like a real kind of storybook collection that's, you know, like it's got the hand-drawn element, whereas this is much more kind of flat graphic. And I was just really nervous, like, you know, are people going to like this one as much? Is it what they're expecting from the next collection? But it's really nice to be able to play with different styles, and, you know, I think they still work together. So
yeah, you've still got your lime greens and things in there, haven't you? You know, and
I'll always find a room for the lime greens. So this is the plain of the collection, Leafy, which comes in You see? 4 different colorways. I have to say the one that I really love is this one, which is like kind of like olive greeny, sort of natural linen, because I think this is a great earth, you know, this earths a lot of the other colors. I've used this kind of grouping quite a lot in some of my projects, because I really like this warm sort of like, you know, earthy glow, and my living room has got lots of these colors in. I think this is the last print, which I haven't shown you, which is, again, this is a good blend of print. Clover, this one's called. So we've got the nice zingy, which I can see behind you. And then that's just a much more plain. Oh, this one I love. This is another quality. This is lawn cotton. So lawn cotton is really fine thread and a really tight weave. So it feels like silk, and it's just so lovely to wear. So it's a great quality for clothing, and also for bedding. It's really nice for. It's just so lovely to touch, and just, yeah, silky smooth. So
can you tell us anything about what might follow Solstice in the quilting collections then?
Okay, so yeah, this is quite exciting. So behind me on the wall is one of my art prints, which Jenny, you've actually bought one of these from me, which was very kind.
I got it. I asked my my kids got it for my birthday last year, and then I finally framed it during lockdown, and it's on my studio wall.
So Arboretum, this print Arboretum, that is the inspiration for one of the panel prints coming up in the spring. So that's very exciting. This is the inspiration for, I hope I'm allowed to say this, for one of the other panel repeats that I'm doing for Windham. And this panel repeat crosses the entire width of fabric. So it's like, yeah, 110 centimeters wide, the design. So that was really quite a mission. I'm really excited about that. I've been really lucky to work with loads of brilliant designers and quilters. And if you look at there's quite a few, so I don't want to name anyone and miss people out. So please have a look at my Instagram feed, Sally Kelly Fabrics, and you can see all the fantastic things that they've made. It's not just quilts, it's all sorts of things. Like there's some lovely dresses, there's some quilting weights, little purses, small soft toys, lampshades, you name it, anything you can put fabric on. So that's been a real delight to work with all of those.
Sally, thank you so much. I've learnt new things. I'm excited for what's coming next. It's been really lovely to find out a bit more about you. Like Sally said, go and check out her Instagram, Sally Kelly Fabric. That's where you'll see everything that's going on. And hopefully we can meet up in real life and do another interview soon.
Yeah, I can't wait. Bye.
Bye.